As you will have noticed by now, there are many ways in which a sutra may be complex, inherently complex or complex in usage, for instance, and also interesting. It can be interesting in terms of its range of application, history, and so on. And it can be appealing, in my eyes anyway, for all of these and sometimes more reasons. And the next sutra is such a case because it has a nickname. And the nickname is also interesting and is, I think, probably easily overlooked, or it may fall by the wayside since it's not part of... I don't know. I don't know if Mahavajra says anything about it, but... so it does have a nickname. We'll come to that after we've discussed it. Also, conceptually, the meaning of the sutra is quite simple and straightforward. It's a Sanya Sutra. However, part of what I love about the grammar, and this sutra would be an example, is the precision with which everything must be specified. So the terms of this sutra are terms that we have used since the very first of Akshara Samamnaya. So, so here we go. This is 1 to 27 of Siddhanta Kaumudi, and 4 in, no, it's 1 to 27 in Ashtadhyayi and 4 in Siddhanta Kaumudi. Ukalo Chirasvadirga Plutaha. Ukalo Chirasvadirga Plutaha. So, dirga kalaha ach. Kalaha ach. Hrasva dirga plutaha. Now, we need to address certain other formulations of the grammar to understand what this means. On the surface, it's saying the vowel ach, which is ukalaha, is a dirga u, has the length of dirga u, is called hrasva, dirga, and plutaha. This would be a puzzlement if it's as far as it went. However, by Sutra 6.1.101, which we will encounter before terribly long with any luck, akasavarne dirgaha. Akasavarne dirgaha. So ak, and ak is a pratyahara, a-i-u-r-l. A-i-u-r-l, that's ak. Akaha savarne achi pare. So achi pare, when a savarna ach follows, savarne achi pare, akaha. So an ak which is followed by a savarna ach, purva parayoho, in place of the preceding and following, purva parayoho stane, you may say, ekaha dirgaha syat. Ekaha dirgaha syat. So, when an ak, a-i-u-r-l, is followed by a savarna ach, and we have fortunately gone into significant depth about how we would know what the savarna is and isn't. Purva parayoho, this is one of the recurring elements of a number of Sandhi Sutras. It is in place of the preceding and following ones. In place of the preceding and following ones, ekaha dirgaha, a single dirga syat will come. So, how does this affect us? So, is a sandhi. That's the bottom line. U is a sandhi of hrasva u. If you take hrasva u and add dirgha u to it, you get dirgha. When a ak, which would be dirgha u, is or hrasva u, is followed by a savarna dirgha, which of course dirgha u would be. Both the preceding and following, in this case it would be hrasva u and dirgha u, would be both replaced by the dirgha, which would be u. Similarly, and this is what's kind of less intuitive if you don't know the sutra, if a dirgha u is followed by a pluta u, then purva parayoho ekaha dirgha syat. Both of those will be replaced by a dirgha u. So the little trick of this sutra is u kalaha, the u, dirgha u in u kalaha is a condensation of its three forms, namely u, hrasva, dirgha, and pluta, which we would call, but we couldn't call it that until this sutra. So this sutra says u kalaha ach, a vowel of the length of u gets the name hrasva, dirgha, plutaha. And this is disambiguated, you could say, by the sutra, which is, again, for whatever reason, one of my favorites, 1.3.10, and we will get to this very soon. Yatha sankyam anudeshaha samanam. Yatha sankyam anudeshaha samanam. Lists of ordered pairs, lists of equal length are related in ordered pairs. That's really pretty brilliant, isn't it? So all you have to do is have two lists of the same length, and you automatically know who goes with what. So u kalaha, namely ach, length of ach, any ach, hrasva, dirgha, plutaha, will be respectively called hrasva, dirgha, and plutaha. Now, for dessert, the question arises, why was u chosen for this sutra? Well, the explanation and the source of our cute little nickname is, well, it could have been it could have been e. There is no grammatical reason, the obvious, simple grammatical reason for it to have been u. But if you go back to roughly, then you get the nickname Kukuttaruta Anukarana Sutra. Kukuttaruta Anukarana Sutra, the cock crowing imitation sutra. The cock crowing imitation sutra. Kukuttaruta Anukarana Sutra. So the sounds of u are echoing, essentially mirroring the call of a cock. And that's all very adorable, is how I took it, and interesting. But according to Professor Sharma, in his notes on this sutra, people were genuinely, and this isn't hard to believe, wanting to have some template or reference, natural reference, I guess you could say, for these lengths. And so there was at least some sense that this the cockcrow would serve as a natural template for these lengths. So there you go. 1 to 27, u kalo hrasva, dirgha, plutaha. The next three sutras will also refer to aspects of vowels.